Let's take a look at how we actually achieve this Frogger-like movement in our code by creating a key down handler that can do this kind of function. I'm going to start with just some base code. I have my code sculptor set to draw a circle, and I've created my frame and my draw handler. I've also added two variables, cx and cy, for my circle, right? So right here, where does it draw it on the screen? It's just going to draw it at position cx and cy. I've labeled those, or I've created those variables out here at the beginning of my code so that I can make those global variables soon, and we'll see that as we go. So this is what I have right now. And it's not exactly a frog, but it's just a circle for right now. And so what I want to do is I want to create my key down handler. And I think this time I will call it key down, like I do every time. And so I go over here and I start to create that. All right, so basically it's this very similar to before. Like, we want to detect keys that are being pressed. The two differences are that we actually want to move something based on our keys, and that we don't care about every key on the keyboard. Like, they could press the P key or the O key or whatever, and it's not going to matter to me. I'm only looking for certain keys. Now you could decide which keys it is that you want them to look for. So I will take an example. So I'm going to say if the key equals, and let's see if I remember how to do this. I want to use the up key. So that's the arrow key over on the right hand side. And so I say if the key map that is built into Simple GUI is the up key, then I want to do something. And what do I want to do? Well, when I move up on the screen, my Y value of my circle is going to change, right? So, and when I move up, if you remember, the Y at the top is 0. So that means it has to get closer to 0, which means it has to go down. So I'm going to say change my CY value to something 50 less than what it used to be. We're trying to create a jump effect. If we just said move 1 pixel, we wouldn't see much of a change. My circle right now is 25 big, so if I jump 50, that's probably going to be quite a noticeable jump. So let's just try this and see if I've got my basics. Remember that it's not going to work until I click on this to make sure that that's blue. And oh yeah, that's right. So it worked. It saw that I pressed the up key, but it says that I can't change my CY. Why? Because I did not global my CY. Let's pretend like I did that on purpose for a learning lesson and not that I just forgot. Okay, I got my up key. See how it jumps up the screen? Now, I haven't created down or anything else yet, so that's a problem once I go off the screen. But it goes up. In fact, I think it goes up too fast. I'm going to go up more like 25. So that's one way to do this. As far as, well, this is the part you want to definitely do, so let's go ahead and put global CX on there. The only question is, what key do you want to use? And so there's different ways you could do this, right? Instead of doing it this way, I could have said that I want to make my key, I could say if the CHR value of my key is a W, then make it move up. So that works too. So all you would have to do is complete this so that it works in all directions. So what keys do you want to listen for, and what value do you want to change when those keys change? Those are the basics of this assignment.